You know that feeling, right? There's a gold mine of information trapped inside a YouTube video, but who has hours to just rewatch it over and over? Well, today, we're going to break down 3 totally free ways to get a full transcript from basically any video, so you can finally stop scrubbing and start creating.
Okay, but before we get into the good stuff, if you're all about working smarter, not harder, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button for @BrandTechOff. We're always dropping tips just like this to help you level up. All right, let's do this.
So let's be real for a second. We've all been there, right? You're scrubbing back and forth through some long video, maybe it's a lecture, an interview, and you're just trying to find that one specific quote, that one little piece of data. It is so frustrating. It's just a massive time suck for any of us trying to create content or do research. And you know, there's actually some science behind why that's so annoying. Get this. Research from Tube on AI shows our brains can process text 4 times faster than speech. 4 times. So trying to find info by just rewatching a video, it's kind of like trying to win a race on a tricycle. It's just not the right tool for the job. I mean, think about it. All that amazing information, all those little golden nuggets of insight, they're basically locked behind the bars of linear playback. You're forced to just listen in a straight line, at whatever speed the person is talking. Well, transcription is the key that busts it all wide open. It makes everything instantly searchable, quotable, and ready for you to actually use.
Okay, so here's the game plan. First, we're going to look at a little secret that's built right into YouTube itself. Then, we'll power things up with some browser extensions. After that, we'll dive into a total AI game changer. And stick around, because the last part is maybe the most important, what you do after you get the transcript.
All right, first up, the simplest, most accessible method out there. Seriously, this thing is hiding in plain sight, built right into YouTube.
But hang on, before we dive in, let's get one thing straight, because a lot of people mix this up. Captions versus a transcript. Captions, that's the text that pops up on the screen while you're watching. A transcript, on the other hand, is the entire block of text for the whole video. That's the gold we're looking for. And getting to it is super easy, seriously. You just go to any video, look for those 3 little dots right below the player, give that a click, and select Show Transcript. Boom, a whole panel pops up with the full text. A lot of the time it even has timestamps you can click to jump right to that spot in the video. Now, full disclosure, it's not on every single video, but it should always be the very first place you look. Okay, so that's level 1. But what if that built-in feature is a little too basic for you? Well, that's where we get to level 2, using browser extensions to seriously power up your workflow.
Man, there are so many of these out there, but some of the big names you'll see are things like Glasp, Nada, or YouTube Summary with ChatGPT. They just live right in your browser and add this whole layer of awesome features on top of that basic transcript. We're talking one-click copy, getting rid of timestamps automatically, and even getting instant AI summaries.
So let's quickly look at which one might be right for you. Are you a researcher? Glasp is an absolute game changer. You can highlight key points and sync them right over to apps like Notion. Super cool. Dealing with different languages or really long webinars, Nota is going to be your best friend. It's got crazy high accuracy in over 50 languages. Or maybe you just want a quick summary. The YouTube Summary one zaps the transcript straight to ChatGPT for you. See, there's pretty much a tool for whatever you need to do.
All right, now for method number 3. And honestly, this is the really powerful one. This is where we stop just getting a block of text and we start turning that transcript into like an interactive research partner. It's wild.
I want to introduce you to something called Google's Notebook LM. Now, this is not just another transcription tool. Think of it more like your own personal AI research assistant, an environment that's built to help you analyze, pull together ideas, and create brand new content from your sources. And yeah, that includes YouTube videos. And the way it works is just so simple. You open a new notebook, you tell it you want to use a YouTube video as a source, and you just paste in the URL. That's it. Notebook LM does all the heavy lifting. It automatically grabs the entire transcript and sets it up as your core document. And then, oh man, that's when the real fun starts.
Because this is where it gets crazy. With literally one click, you can ask Notebook LM to just transform that transcript into all these different things. Need a quick summary? Done. A list of frequently asked questions from the video? You got it. A full-on briefing document? An entire study guide with key terms? It can do all of that and more. But the one thing that just blows my mind, the absolute killer feature, is something called audio overviews with interactive mode. Okay, so check this out. Notebook LM creates a little podcast-style chat about the video with 2 AI hosts. But here's the wild part. You can pause their conversation at any point and just ask them a question out loud. Like, hey, can you explain that thing they mentioned at the 5-minute mark, but like way simpler? And they'll just answer you. and then pick up where they left off. You are literally having a conversation with the transcript. It's insane. So, okay, you've used one of these methods. You've got a perfect, clean transcript sitting in front of you. Job done, right? Well, not so fast. Because now we get to the most crucial part of this whole thing. What do you actually do with it?
I love this quote from a Reddit user named Eclipsium_. It just hits the nail on the head. They said, "Nobody talks like AI in real life. You're going to sound awkward and robotic." And that is a huge, huge fear for creators, right? If you just copy and paste what an AI gives you, your content is going to feel dead. It has no soul, no human touch, and believe me, your audience can spot that from a mile away.
I mean, just look at the difference here on the screen. The generic AI might spit out something like, "This video will explore the multifaceted implications of yawn," right? But your voice, your human voice says, "So, what does this actually mean for you? Let's break it down." See that? That little shift from robotic to real, it changes everything.
And listen, if you take one thing away from this, let it be this. The transcript is your raw ingredient. It's your research, it's your outline, it's your fact checker. It is not the finished meal. Your job as the creator is to be the chef, to take that information and inject your personality, your stories, your unique flavor into.
So I'm going to leave you with this question to think about. All these tools we've talked about, they're making the grunt work, the research, the structuring, easier than it has ever been. All those technical roadblocks are just vanishing. So the real challenge for us as creators isn't just about making more content. It's about making content that is undeniably, authentically you. Now that AI can handle the boring stuff, the real question is, how are you going to use all that free time and energy to elevate your own unique voice and really stand out?